This tutorial shows how to remove blue halos from around bright stars. It applies mostly to images taken with achromats, where the chromatic aberration is a problem. I won't describe how it works, but just really how to do it. And it assumes that you have a set of icons that I will show you how to get. So if you had these icons, the way you get them, you right-click on the screen in an empty space, go down to Process Icons and over Load Process Icons. And the icons are stored in an XPSM file. Here you can see mine are in Users, Stephen, PI icons. So I'm going to open the Remove Blue Icons. The icons have instructions with them. Everywhere you see a red D, if you click on it, it'll open up a text describing what needs to be done. So to start, we need to create two clones. One is going to be named O for original, and the other C for clone stamp. And then we will do some cloning. So take our original image, pull it over, double click on the name tab there, just a lowercase o, enter. Okay, there's one. Now, I'm going to drag over, make a second one, double click on it. It's lowercase c, enter. Now we won't be using this guy. Okay, so here's our C image, and now we're going to clone stamp out the offending stars. Now, there's a great many offending stars in this image, so we're only going to clone stamp out, let's say just the ones in this area. If you can do it here, you can do it for all of them. So this will show how it works. Okay, so we open the clone stamp process, double click on it. If you hold down the Control key and left click on the mouse, it will open the size of the area that we'll be able to use for clone stamping. So we want to block out not only the bright stars, but any blue associated with them. So let's go into an area, pick an area that doesn't have any bright stars. Click on it, and then slide over and clone stamp. Oops. Each time you do it, Control, click, and Control, click. Notice some of the blue over here, so we need to get rid of that. If you leave any blue, then it will show up in your final image, so you need to make sure you clone stamp all of it out. Usually clicking just on the middle of the star won't get all of the blue around it, so you have to do a little additional clone stamping unless it's pretty small and not a significant amount of halo, then a single one could get it. Like this star here doesn't have much blue, so a single thing can get it. This guy, yeah, seems to have gotten it. Okay, we're getting close here. Okay, so it looks like we've removed the stars and any blue that was associated with them. When you're done, make sure that you click the check mark at the bottom of the clone stamp to activate all of the clicks that you did. And then we can close this. Now the next step, we want to create mask 1. And we measure the RGB values for a very dim star and calculate the average value of the three of the R, G, and B. And then we're going to use that and set the symbol T in this process equal to that. So let's first look in here. So here's a pretty dim star right here. 0.535432. So it's like 1.4. So the average of that is going to be roughly 0.45. So let's open this up. 0.45. Okay. And then we click the brown execute button to apply this, and it will create a mask. Mask M1 or mask 1. And now this mask will only have bright spots in areas where there's been clone stamping and where there's a bright star or its halo. Now we're going to blur mask 1, so you just grab this icon and drag it into the open window, and it applies a very slight blur to it. Okay. Mask M1 is done. Create mask 2. Set T to the same value used for mask 1, and click on the square apply button. Okay. 0.45. Apply. And there it is. All this information up in here is the logic that's being used to do this. And I don't really want to describe it, explain it. You can type it in yourself if you want to, or you can just download the process icons, which I show you, and it'll have this stored. So this is mask M2. Create halo mask. We open it up and it just subtracts M2 from M1. And it names it halo mask. If we open this guy up, we'll see, notice these little circular donuts? These represent the areas of blue in the BlueHalos where we're going to process those out. Okay? Now the next one says drag onto image C. Apply image M1 as a mask for image C. So open M1, apply it as a mask for image C. And then we drag this icon onto image C. And it kind of looks like we're back where we started, but believe me, we're making progress. Now, remove the mask from image C. Yes, remove mask. Apply the halo mask as a mask to image C. We have a preview here, so let's look at the preview now that we have. So this is looking at the area where we've blotted out the blue. And we're going to open this icon. We're attacking only the blue here. And normally we stretch an image. In this case, we're going to go the other way. Take the middle slider. Oops, let's turn on the preview. And slide it to the right until the halos disappear. If you go too far, the halos will turn green. Come back, so you have to find the best looking compromise between the two. So probably about there. There's the halos. There it is with the halos removed. Okay, once we've done that, close the preview, open the full image, and apply this to the full image. And here is the image. If I go back and remove the mask, so here's the image with the blue halos. Here's the original image with the blue halos. And here's the image with the halos corrected. So it's not perfect, but it certainly helps considerably. And the same thing would be done to all of these, assuming they had been clone stamped out. So that's all there is to it. And you're done. Now, to download this set of icons with the instructions that come with each one, if you look at the YouTube video, down below the video there's a little box with the information in it, and there's a link there where you can download these icons. So I hope this helps. I've enjoyed creating it, and I hope it does some good for you. Thanks.